I'd like to take a few minutes with you and talk about my favorite sport. Now, growing up, I was in high school and elementary school, middle school. I was able to play basketball, baseball, um, football. And out of all of them, I think there's only one sport I ever received an injury in, and that was football. But I can tell you, it didn't shy me away from the game. My favorite sport is football, and I would like to take some time to talk with you about the NFL and how I believe the NFL is ruining football by implementing all sorts of rule changes aimed at making it a safer game. Every one of us knows a kid that played football or growing up having, even if it isn't football, your favorite athlete. You can think of one moment where you saw that athlete do something amazing, something that caught your eye, something that you'll never forget. I think this is, for me, why football has become so popular. I think with the amount of athletes that are involved in the game, whether you're a fan of somebody who can run really fast or somebody who can jump really high, the game of football has a little something for everybody. Me, I'm more of a fan of the villain in the game. I'd rather have, or some of my most memorable moments are Ray Lewis flying through the middle of the field and just laying out a receiver as he catches the ball. Um, Thinking back, I wish, or I wish that the NFL would have stopped, and I wish they would have looked at what changes when they change the rules. I think the amount of enjoyment changes when they change the rules of football. Um, you don't have as many fans that are gonna ooh and ah from the big hit, or as many fans that are even able to see their favorite defensive players because of fines and suspensions and so on. Football is a game played by grown men in very good shape. And they take a lot of precautions. Football players all wear pads. They have hip pads, tailbone pads, shoulder pads, helmets, mouth guards, etc. I mean, they're all used to protect the players. But what happens when an injury does occur? I know for me, I hyperextended my knee and tore a ligament when I was 14. I went out for football again the next year. As an athlete, you understand what risks come with playing the sport you love. Even though precautions are taken, injuries occur. Um, you can hurt yourself running to the bus in the morning to go to school. But for players in the NFL, they have highly trained medical personnel and trainers always present. That means when a player gets hurt or has a cramp, they have a trainer there ready to work on it to make sure they're at the best available spot to perform. Um, they maintain the safety. Advances in medical equipment and safety precautions that are always being changed and advanced. I mean, helmets having studies done on them to help with concussions, and versus the 1930s where it was just a little leather helmet with no strap. I mean, our players are safe. Are we ever going to make it a game that is 100% safe? and no injuries will occur? No, we won't. That's why I don't think dramatic changes are really the best answer. We're still going to have injuries next year with these new rule changes, but it's taking away from the enjoyment the fans have of watching the game. Many things can be dangerous. Is that the message we want to send to society? If it can hurt you, it needs to be changed. If if you can be injured, don't do it. I mean, many of the careers that I know I was growing up or taught to respect growing up, cops, firefighters, soldiers, um, some of the most dangerous jobs in the world. Does that mean they shouldn't, a cop should tell his kid, you know, there shouldn't be police? I think injuries are something that every person in life, if they have a passion for something, grows to understand and grows to accept. That's why I don't think these rule changes are very valuable at all. You decide. I'd rather we keep the game that we all love intact for the next generation. I hope you feel the same way. Thank you.